Travis Wayne Goodsell. We have positive confirmation that the state of Utah, on their coronavirus website, are not counting the elderly into the main coronavirus stats page. Yesterday there were a total of 939 dead. Today there were no additions to that number. However, for the elderly facilities, yesterday the dead was 330. Today it is 339. An additional 9 more dead. So that number was not carried over to our main total, which means we've got to add 339 to 937, and it's 1,278 who are confirmed dead from coronavirus. And of course that doesn't include those who died without being tested, because the medical examiners can't do anything if that's the case. The Thanksgiving Day weekend numbers for this past week, 30%. It's an increase of 6% due to the Thanksgiving holiday. There's been no new changes to those tested, along with Elder and Sister Renland, and no changes have been made. So it apparently takes a while to get other people tested. But today I thought that it was going to be good because we were 1,000 less new cases, but then I found out we were 5,000 less tested, and so it ended up being 27%, making the total 30% for the total week. I know the news keeps telling me to accept this as the new normal. It's unacceptable, though. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, along with the governor of Utah, and I dare say that because the governor of Utah had everything prepared and set up from the beginning, before March, that it was the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that stepped in and told him to conform and comply. I mean, we can say it was Trump also. He is Republican. But when Herbert gets out in his weekly press briefings and says we got to open up again to get church open up again, it's clear that he's got church on his mind. It's one of those little Freudians. He doesn't say the LDS church, he says church generally, but in Utah we all know what he means. And then you have President Nelson, who held 2 coronavirus fasts at the beginning. Obviously they failed. I mean, 30%, 1,200 plus dead, and we still have people who have tested positive, over 50,000, who are just roaming our streets still. They haven't recovered. They're still testing positive, and they're roaming our streets, spreading it, causing the escalation, because Herbert wouldn't do what he had planned and prepared for from the beginning. He was going to make Utah the example to the whole world, as he mentioned in the beginning. And now we're the butt of jokes, and we're news examples of what went wrong in the smaller states. So this is the example the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is setting. This is the example that our Utah government is setting, that we don't care about human life. We're more concerned about corporations making lots of money till the last dying breath of the populace. I'll put the 2 days numbers so that you can see for yourself, because likely you guys aren't keeping track on a daily basis to watch for things like this.